In too big news.
Oh.
It's never too big.
Ooh, lucky.
Yes,
that shit
it
hurts.
I'm just kidding. It's usually too big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usually.
There's a cap.
There is.
There is.
I'm a porn star. I can't fucking shove like 12 inches up in that bitch.
That's honestly a deal breaker. Like if a guy's dick is too big, it is an actual deal breaker.
Do you guys hear that, gentlemen? Do you guys hear it? So yes, if you want to know if the fucking dick size matters.
One time I was in line in a bathroom in a club, and this girl was asking everyone else in line, like, is this too big? Like, and we were all like, yeah, that's too big.
If what's too big?
She didn't fuck this guy after. This guy was sending, she was like gonna hook up with him, and he sent.
What was like the size?
It was huge.
Yeah, no, my cervix isn't down.
That's too big.
Yeah, he's probably super proud of it. Like, little does he know.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm kind of scared, and everyone in line, we're all strangers. We're like, yeah, that's too big. No, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, my cervix is not about it, man.
Submitted by Stop Hammer Time.
Stop.
My time.
Have time.
Oh,
Oh, you got the hammer pants. Show them. You got hammer pants on.
Jess, you can't turn.
I love it. I didn't expect the dance. That was awesome.
you have to do the dance.
Yeah,
if you're
you
gonna
have
show
to.
the hammer pants. A woman is suing her ex-boyfriend after his abnormally long penis stretched her vagina.
Oh my god, that's exactly what we're
Wait a
talking.
minute.
Yo, this is 2 levels of stupid. Like, this is stupid.
Wait, that is stupid.
Yeah.
You can't fucking stretch your fucking vagina.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, her
Like
vagina was
birthwise
already
or
loose.
lengthwise?
Unless she was doing Kegels and then made it tighter and then it stretched it back out and like undid what she was doing.
If she said you tore my vagina, I'd be like, I get it.
Right.
That's possible.
If I was
Vagina
that
can
dude,
tear.
if I was that dude, I'd be like, guess what I'm getting sued for. Guess what I'm getting sued for.
Use that shit on purpose.
I got sued because my dick too big.
That
I would post that shit I would vlog every day. I'm going to court today because my dick's too big.
but like real sad about it, like, yeah man, she sued me because well my dick is so big. Like
It's an apology video on YouTube.
he does the big sign and everything. He's like, well, I guess you guys heard the news.
Like humble bragging every day.
Yeah. Biologically, I feel like that would be convenient if you were procreating. You know, now it's all baby size for a baby to come out. You're welcome for that.
Oh, for her vagina?
Yeah.
Like every person who's ever had, like every woman who's had a baby would just be like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, you dumb
Right?
bitch.
Tell him.
My vagina feels great.
But yeah, shut the fuck up, you dumb.
Oh, Tim's like, my pussy's still tight, so I don't know.
Hey, my pussy's still tight.
Oh, it's true. It's true. I get text messages from her all the time saying because my pussy's still tight. I'm
Yup,
like, you
it's
go,
still
Gio.
tight.
I'm just saying I can't relate. That's it.
Can't relate.
It didn't go through.
I can't relate either. I haven't had a baby, so I believe you.
Anyway, so this woman, she's 29 years old. She is suing because she's planning to undergo reconstructive surgery.
Oh, shit.
So, she just wanted money for reconstructive surgery because she didn't think her pussy was tight enough. No, she said, well, she claims that her pussy was tight before she met her ex back in 2016, but then now it's so like stretched. How are you gonna win that court case? You call to the stand ex-boyfriends that are like, yeah, her pussy tight. And then they have to fuck her
It
now.
used to be 2 fingers, now it's 3.
When we dated, it was tight, yeah.
The attorney's like, when you started dating Miss Lawrence, was her pussy tight?
What you compare it to? What would you compare it to? Like
This or this?
Can you stick your finger in there, sir?
Or like this fleshlight, or this fleshlight over
I'll
here.
give you an arrangement of fruits. Please identify how tight Miss Lawrence's vagina was.
Oh, it's more like,
Oh god.
no, it's more like this one. Yeah, it was this one.
I would love to be in that courtroom. I would just love to be in that courtroom.
I want to be on the jury.
I would bring you.
I'm gonna be like, sir, we need some evidence.
Yeah, sir.
Exhibit A.
Imagine saying,
Exhibit D.
she's like, sir, we need some evidence.
This takes place in Zimbabwe.
Oh. I kind of believe her.
I'm not saying it.
I believe her right
We're
now.
all thinking it.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Oh.
Wait,
Boze, you can say it.
You can say it. We can't say it.
Say it, bro. Just let us have it.
Okay, how do I phrase this? Well, I guess what they say is true. The darker the berry, the bigger the fuck.
You sound like a mom explaining it.
Are you 47? She's a grandmother teaching us sex lessons right now. When the birds and the bees and the juice and the
chocolate, the sweeter the if it's brown, it's big.
Oh god.
Yeah, so anyway, this
dude, yeah, that.
So it's hard for me to I mean, what did they conclude?
well, they haven't concluded. It's just that she's suing him for that. So
Cause I had a fucking baby and shit went back to normal. Like a fucking 9-pound baby.
you ain't have that magic dick.
Y'all have seen Taika. That's a big ass baby.
He is a big ass baby.
If that motherfucker can't stretch her out,
That's true.
like stretch her out, then this is
No,
bullshit.
I feel fine.
Bring him to the court. Like, show them.
Watch, this guy's dick is bigger than Taika. Damn. I'm not prepared for that.
I fucked up.
Oh shit.
Was she a virgin before? I guess that would be, I mean, if you were like a virgin and had sex with one guy, right? I remember when I was in high school, like I'm pretty sure the shit was a little bit tighter than it is now, but I feel like there's a limit, right? Like there's a ceiling to how much
I
it's
couldn't
gonna
even get a tampon up there before I had
Yeah,
sex.
so I mean, from virgin to like the first and second and maybe third guy, and then to like 10th or whatever, like there's probably some difference. So that's as far as the my pussy got stretched out argument goes.
I also feel like, have y'all ever like, you know, been going at it before and like perhaps he goes a bit too deep or
That should
perhaps
hurt.
the penis is too large. You're like stop. Yeah. It's just like stop.
Yeah.
hammer time. Stop the hammer time.
Raise your left hand if you feel pain.
Oh wait, wrong hand.
Yeah, and like, you know, if she wasn't telling him like stop, let's cease and desist, like come on, man.
You weren't
And
complaining.
then they were dating for a while because they met in 2016.
Why, and who told her that her pussy was loose? Like the new boyfriend was like, damn,
Right?
pussy loose.
Are you sure it wasn't your ex-boyfriend? You want to go check in on him really quick? Like, imagine your new boyfriend says that to you.
Also,
This dude is what?
can you imagine if you start dating this girl and she's like, I need to tell you something, my ex-boyfriend's penis was huge. Like, you cannot date her without imagining every night, like, dudes think of that as like Thor comes down from the ceiling and is just fucking your girl. Like, you know, like, how does he feel after that?
I know, right? If she's dating someone new.
Have you guys ever been through that before? Like, the guy that you dated before had a bigger dick, and then the next guy you're just kind of like,
Yep.
and you can't really say anything. But
No, mine's gotten incrementally bigger.
Oh!
It's like an exact scale.
Like smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Like if it was a bar graph, it'd be like, wow, that's a perfect. You saw profits every year.
I'd be willing to bet that your pussy's way bigger now than it was 10 years
Probably,
ago.
I could definitely use it. It's not loose. If we go,
It's not loose because Steve is probably fucking huge. Like, what do you mean? It's like
She said this like 8 times.
regular guy. It's probably loose.
problem to have. Not a bad situation to be
Good
in.
thing you're married, girl.
That pussy can't take any regular dicks now.
yeah,
Nikki literally said the other day, she's like, well, Steve and I can only have sex in one position.
it's true.
Why?
Yeah, because his dick's too big.
And she said this so many times, like,
I put Steve on blast, so I'm sorry, Steve. Everyone knows too much about him. But my favorite position used to be doggy style, and now it's it's
like,
very hard to do that position.
Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, like unless we've been having sex like every day, like multiple times a day, then it's like it has to be stretched out over time. But if we go 2 days without sex, it's back to like virgin status.
Yeah, that's
and then
true.
I have to like, you know, gradually get used to his size, his endowment.
From this and like everything that I know in our group chat, you guys are having a great marriage. Like, this is
Yeah, it's a really good marriage. I highly recommend marrying for love and dick size.
I'm definitely like, I'm picturing like whenever like Steve gets home, he's like, Nikki.
No, you know what it's like? He gets home and I'm like, hey babe, huh? How you wanna have a meeting upstairs? And he's like, I'm tired. And I'm like, oh man! Damn!
It's like literally just said in the beginning of this video that dick size does not matter.
Okay, dick size does not matter. It's how you use it.
Yeah, it really is.
Because if you can hit that spot,
Girl, too.
if you can hit the spot, then you're good.
Yep.
But it's just easier to hit the spot if it's bigger because you have more of a chance of hitting
I don't
it.
agree. I did not like
the bigger dude that I had. I was just like, it was too painful. I can't enjoy it. I end up feeling like I have a rash or some shit after. Like, it was just too much.
Friction burns and shit.
Yeah.
It like goes beyond where it needs to go, and then it just like moves your insides around.
Listen, if you're a dude and you're feeling insecure now, because we're talking about dick size, your dick can fit. There's a pussy out there for you.
As long as your dick isn't this big. As long as it's bigger than this.
No, you can use it that big.
I mean, at least this much. Can we get at least this much? I can't hold up. Minimum. Minimum.
It really is about how you work it.
Because I've had smaller guys that can fucking work it. Yeah.
Well, because when a guy just has a big girthy dick, he's like, yeah, she loving this. Like, and that's it. But like when a guy kind of has like a normal or smaller dick, he's like, let me strategically hit the G spot. Or he's like, I like the girth rather than the length. Like, it's better to have like,
Yep.
Guys, I've seen one of those little bird dicks before. Like it's just real long, and he's like 8.5 inches, baby. I'm like half an inch circumference, dog. Like that's just, but that's like a weird.
You chop the regular dick in half and put it on top.
But like all he cares about, he's like, we got the inches, baby. We made it. We made it. You're welcome.
Girth matters.
What you gonna do with that chopstick? The fuck?
Would you rather have a chopstick or like a fucking soda can?
A soda can.
Soda can.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a soda can in though. That shit's wide as fuck.
You can work. I mean, it would be kind of soft.
Neither. How about that? Neither.
Yeah, that's true. Neither.
I will just do it myself.
Give me the tongue, baby.
Ethnicity. What was the biggest ones?
Mexican.
I've only
had Mexican and Asian.
I don't think I've ever dated a Mexican.
Well, you know, Casey's. What's the thing? What's the word? Dowd?
Casey's so hung.
Casey's so hung.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that means Asian for her.
If you've ever wondered what happens on a girl's wine night,
here you go.
you know.
Mexicans have the biggest dicks apparently.
Yeah, we talk about dicks all day.
I mean, for me, it's white guys. But that's like, you know, I've only dated white guys and Asian dudes.
Yeah. Same.
Mine was one white guy, and then the other one was half Chinese and half Dutch. So I could.
Oh.
Okay. I've made out with the colors of the rainbow,
That
but
sounds pretty hot.
I've not seen a dick that was all the colors of the rainbow. I have not had an affirmative action amount of dick. She said that so casually with a soft sniffle afterwards.